today. From Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive. Because that's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
Being chased out left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Remember, these two teams met earlier in the year in Santa Clara with the Niners coming out on top. So a win here in Santa Clara would give them the season series.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
They run the play fake. Here's Pickett.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers.
They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance. On first down, Lance. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. On 2nd and 10, Lance. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
To throw, it's Lance. And there's Williams. What a catch.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance. As this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Here's Lance.
Leaping, and he makes the grab. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
Pickett to throw on first down. That's caught. Left side, it's Burks. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Well, this defense for the Niners, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
The numbers for him from a week ago: 5 catches, 58 yards, and a score.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On second down, here's Barkley. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Oh, it's a jet sweep. Here's Davis. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Now Pickett will look to pass it.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. McCaffrey on the counter. And some nice running, going to get him down close to a first down at the Rams' 19-yard line. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Lance now on first down.
Rolling to his left.
Bellinger hauls it in out left side. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
This is Ellington. Oh, he shifts past, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Niners are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it. So a little bit of a turnover. You went right back, though, and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do, man. You got to do what you got to do.
A little worried about your hands, though.
No. Well.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Over the middle into the hands of Burks.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go to Barkley again. They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Trying with Pickett here on 3rd down.
And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
They fake the handoff. Now Lance. That pass caught. It's Williams.
Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, 49ers.
Jamison Williams.
92 yards.
And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes the score 21-0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse it. This is an important possession, but I think this has to be a possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
21-0 our score after 1.
Pickett now on 1st down.
Flush, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on, how about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. The Rams on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. And this returnable for Hill.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
13 yards there and a Niner first. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance.
Throw left side complete. That's Hill.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. And Lance going to throw.
He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Lance looks to throw again.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Lance looking to throw it.
Eluding the...
Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose. Good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and... From the gun, it's Lance.
Steps away to his left.
And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line.
Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
The kick by Bass is good. And the route is on. It's 24-0. So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but well, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me on a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Pickett. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Pickett. And this will be incomplete. Both players with a shot at it that time, but neither coming away with it. On is Jamie Gillen to punt this one away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Throwing on 1st down is Lance.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11. Here's Lance to throw it.
Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Okay, break.
And they'll go for it. Lance.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs.
1st and 10. Here's Pickett.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Under pressure, they got him again. Chandler Jones, that is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Here's Hill on the return. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards.
And out will come the offense as they take over. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And with a 24-0 lead already in hand, really no reason to try to do anything too crazy here.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Throwing now is Lance.
He's got it to Williams. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Lance now on 1st down. This pass into the hands of Bellinger. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Now Lance. This one taken in by Olave.
4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that will do it for this first half. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided
past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. And Lance now to throw. Slant pass complete to Olave. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Lance.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st down, Lance.
Olave holds it in. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
McCaffrey running up the middle.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 53 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Olave over the middle. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Operating from the gun. Lance over the middle, caught by Bellinger. And they'll get this down to the 10. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Niners take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
To the air on first down with Pickett.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Up the middle with Barkley.
They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Barkley, inside handoff. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Pickett back to throw.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 42. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's a give to Barkley. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Touchdown, L.A. A great effort there. 42 yards.
And the Rams get a bit closer.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead drops from 34 down to 27. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
Taking it about the 1. And able to get this out to the 25.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Lance. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's got Bellinger.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Here comes the 49ers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score.
And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Tariq Woolen picks it. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
A handoff to Barkley. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Pickett's throw going to be caught by Davis. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Pickett, he's got it complete to Thompson. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
It's Barkley on the counter. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
It's 2nd and 7 from the 9.
Now it's Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 8.
Pickett.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Pickett, 4th down, desperation time.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. A throw over the middle taken in. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Pickett will look to throw it here. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Pickett, he'll look to throw it.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Pickett, he's going to throw it again.
He's got Thompson here, complete.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Looking to throw, Pickett.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
From the 27.
Pickett.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. Credit the tackle to John Franklin Myers.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A give running left. It's McCaffrey.
And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Up the gut, McCaffrey. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. This is McCaffrey on the give. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
126 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Niners, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Seattle Seahawks come to town. Meanwhile, for L.A., the turnaround hasn't materialized as they fall to 2-7. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.